Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project planning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. I'm updating you guys on my deck of panning project pan today. So this was created by Emily from Emily and Max, and it runs from January the 20th to December the 20th. And we're going to discuss the items that I brought in under this lovely board. I use this. Every single other person uses the spreadsheet, which is what you're supposed to use, but I created this and then realized later, but I'm happy with this. I really enjoy this. Honestly, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot to store, but I do have a lot of fun with this, honestly. And it's a little bit of a nod to Maddie from Books with Maddie, who's a booktuber, which is what this was kind of based around, and then transformed into project out of makeup and beauty and skincare with Maddie's approval. So let's go ahead and talk about my first item, which was for the Ace of Diamonds, which is Project Graveyard. Now my face cards and ace cards are going to be different. They're going to be last year's. I haven't updated my board, and I'm not even sure that I'm going to bother updating my board because I really like what I have here. So I'm just going to keep mine, I think, the same so far. I haven't decided, but it's already March, so I'm probably just going to go with it. Now this was for Project Graveyard, and for that I selected my MAC lipstick in All Fired Up, and there is so much product on here still. It's such a beautiful color, but it's such a thick formula. Like, you could see my pores in my hand. I have to really go in, but you can see if I just kind of swipe, it's so thick that it doesn't even fill in my pores on my hand. So it's such a beautiful shade, but it's also something that I don't wear like every day because the focal point is usually my eye makeup, because I have so many beautiful like indie eyeshadows and things like that. And so the lips are not always the focus. I usually wear a neutral lip lately. That's just like my go-to the last couple years. I've always switched it up in the past, but the last couple years that's been my go-to. So I've used it so far 7 times. I don't believe I've used it at all in the last month. I can't even remember. And my goal is 20 uses. So this will be in here for a little while. It's taking me a bit to reach those 20 uses. The next item is for the Joker. I got the Joker right out of the gate. And for that, I went with a blush, which I'm going to pan. Like, I already have pan on it, but I'm going to pan the whole thing. That's the goal. So it's going to be in here like the whole time. We're making quite a bit of headway. This had a little bit of pan in it to begin with. You could probably see in the center where that little mark is. That's where the pan started. And then now it has expanded, and I'm kind of like making a little bit more of a dip, but there's so much product along the sides. But it's a beautiful color. I'll swatch the color for you guys so you can see. It's such a beautiful shade, and it goes really nice with the lipstick, honestly. But really gorgeous. I really do adore this shade, but it's something that, like, I only have 2 blushes in my whole collection. I have over 100 blushes, almost potentially close to 200. Closer to 2 than 1 anyway. And those are the only 2 that have pan in my entire collection, is the one that I'm almost done panning and this one. And so I figured I'm going to work for sure. The other one I know I'm going to finish because I use it almost every single day. I do have some of that on today. This one I do not. And I should have put it on, but I put a different one on. And so it's gorgeous. And it's a little, I usually use it for blush contouring, but I have not put this on today. So far, I have used this 10, 20, almost 30 times, so 29 times, and I need to use this more. I know I do grab toward this a lot, and sometimes I forget to notch it down, but I'm going by the notches. That's only fair, and I will definitely keep you guys posted. It's gorgeous. It breaks down a little easy, but I just don't like stab into it and like excessively use it. I want to use it organically, so I have a long way to go. It's going to be in the project pretty much the whole time, if not the exact whole time. So long way to go on that. The next item is for the 4 of Spades, and that's for In It for the Long Haul. That's right. I got both of those right out of the gate. So if you haven't seen that, go back and check my intro, because it was a lot to go through, but I feel like I made like good decisions about it. Like, the right decisions, and I'm happy with them. So for In It for the Long Haul, which is 100 uses, I decided to bring in my highlighter from Ofra in the shade Everglow. Now, I used this last year 50 times. I wanted to use it 100, but I managed to use it 50 times because I switched it out with something else that I had already been working on that I didn't really enjoy, so I switched it like halfway through. And so I already had 50 uses, and I currently have 10, 20, 33 uses on this one. And like I have like 83 uses on this thing for sure, probably more. And there's no pan. There's no pan. It is starting to really, really flatten out. I know last update I was complaining because this part was still super bumpy, I felt. And it looks like there's a bump there, but it's actually quite flat. So I feel like I could potentially be getting like halfway near pan, maybe halfway, but I don't know. There's still so much product in here. And then also this is like practically brand new. I only use this and mix it with the other shades in the summertime. So I am going to have to try and figure out what to do with this. I'm not sure. I'll probably just throw half of it in a lotion. Maybe once I make like substantial amount of pan on this, I'll blend it all together and half of that will go into a lotion. But it's not a color like, I'll swatch this deeper color for you. This is not a shade for my skin shade. It's far too deep. And I love the fact that the trio has for all skin shades, but that is like not, oh, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. That is not a shade that I can use all year round or at all. Like honestly, like even at my deepest, that's too deep for me and too warm. Like it's far too warm. So I could use it with the other ones, which is what I do in the summertime, but I can't use all of that. There's no way I can use all of that on my face. It would be in my collection forever. So I will definitely figure things out as this starts to dwindle. But for now, because these are still going strong, I'm just going to continue leaving it as it is. So a long way to go on that. I'm only at 33 out of 100 uses, but we still have until the end, like the 20th of December. So wish me luck. And then we have King of Diamonds, which is the oldest product out of a category or in your entire collection, whichever you want to choose. And I selected my Too Faced pigment in Nude Beam. This is by far one of my oldest pigments. I think it's the oldest pigment in my entire collection, honestly. The oldest item. One of them anyway. And I've only used this once. And I want to show you what it looks like. It's gorgeous, but it's also got glitter in it. So I just don't gravitate toward it. It's beautiful, of course. It's nice and shimmery, but I do not like a lot of glitter near my eyeballs. So that's why I'm really just not grabbing toward it. I will use it. It's just going to take me a while. My goal is to complete it, so it's going to be in here for a long time. I have items that are going to be with me for a while, so I am going to select a few items today. I'll show you as I'm not done talking about all my things, but I may start to add another item or two as I go, but currently I'm perfectly fine with what's in this project. The next item I have is for the 3 of Hearts, and that is a balm product, and I forgot to grab this one out, so I'm so sorry. It'll take me just a second here. I decided to pick for a Black-owned makeup brand item, the LYS Cream Blush in Higher Standards. I currently have 2 uses on this. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely stunning. I really, really, really like this. I'm very happy that I picked this up. And I hope that they come out with another trio again this holiday with different shades. These are so nice. Definitely recommend these. I would like to buy more of the full size, but I feel like this size is perfectly fine, especially for a cream product. So, and this is easier to store than the full size ones, I feel like. So I really like that, but I only have 2 out of 5 uses. So hopefully by next update, I'll have that out. The next one I have is for the 7 of Hearts, which is something that you bought in 2017. And easy. It was so easy for me to select this item, which was the Sephora Brow Pencil in Soft Charcoal. I completed this. You can see I can't roll it up anymore. Oh, I plowed through this. I have some of it in my brow. I think is it today? Yeah, I have a little bit of it today. Today was the last use. And today is the 17th of March. So I'm filming this a couple days early, but I can't get anything else. I can probably drag a little bit on here. So it's a nice deep color, and I absolutely adore the Sephora brow pencils. If you have not tried their Sephora brow product, like the Sephora collection brow pencils, try them. They are so good. Definitely recommend those, but that is now completed. So one will be rolling out. And then I also had for Nine of Spades body care, and I selected the Bath & Body Works Kawaii Lei Flower body lotion. It had so much fragrance in there. It immediately broke me out, and I actually had a rash form, like a eczema starting on my arm. So I only used it once, and I mixed it in with some fragrance free, but it was just too potent. So I'm sending that to a friend because I only used it once, and it like that was just enough for me. So that one is decluttered out of my collection completely and being sent off to someone who will get some love out of that. So I have to bring in 2 new items this time. So let's go ahead and pull from the top because these are in order still, and then I put them in the bottom. So the first one I have is a King of Spades. And the second item will be, oh, no, come on now. A King of Hearts. Oh, okay. Interesting. King of Spades and King of Hearts. So King of Spades is pick your space or tab. So you can pick anything you want. So King of Spades, I'm just going to draw this. I will pull an item from the spades probably. And then the King of Hearts, let me see. Pick your space. And then I'll grab another one. And then the Hearts is oldest product again. So I have a couple of drawers here. I'm just going to select another card first. So we'll select out of here. I just want to make sure I grab one only. A metallic. Something that's metallic. So that could be packaging, actual finish, anything that's metallic. So let's go ahead and pick. So I picked out of spades and metallic, and then this one is oldest. Okay. So metallic for spades. I'm taking off this body care, and 7 of Hearts is this one. So those can come off. That is the most satisfying part of this for me, is being able to pull things off of that. It feels so good to be able to do that. So let's go ahead and look in the drawers that I have here. So I have this drawer and a deeper one for stuff that I can pull from. So I need to either pick something metallic or something that is old. Something that is one of my oldest. So something metallic. Part of me wants to pick based on packaging. Let's see what's in this one. Metallic. Do I want to put another lipstick? I don't think I have so many lipsticks, but lipstick might be, I'm going to maybe pull that. And then my oldest, there's quite a few old things in here. Wow, this one might be one of my oldest liquid lipsticks. That's a big feat to go through. I already have a liquid lipstick in a similar shade. That is so similar. Oh, goodness. I don't think I'm going to pick that one. I think I'm going to do this. So I am going to pick my Buxom eyeliner. This one I bought probably 2016, 2017. It came in, actually it might even be 2015. Oh no, is this still good? Oh yeah, it still works. So I'm going to use this one for completion. And I got this, it came inside of a palette. So I'm going to go ahead and use that one. And for my metallic, I'm going to select this. This was just sent to me from Shelly from Unapologetically Shelly. It has metallic packaging. I love this packaging. It's so pretty. The lipstick is broken inside though, unfortunately, and it dropped, like it comes right out. Like, oh, yeah, it comes right out. So I'm going to try and like mush it back in there. And hopefully it'll stay in. It's a really pretty shade. I'm just going to have to swatch it, being very, very careful. I'm not a fan of these Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. Like, I don't understand the hype, if I'm being completely honest. So that's the shade. And of course it's that big, but these take about 3 months to finish, and I have multiple lipsticks that I need to finish in my collection. So those are the things that I'm going to pull for my 2 items. And I have a feeling they're going to be in here for a bit. I don't really have anything that's going to roll out really quickly, but I will, if by next update I don't have an item that I can roll out, I will try to roll something in. If I do have just 1 or more things that can roll out, I'm just going to roll in what I'm rolling out. So I just don't want to have too much stuff because I'm working on so many items and projects, and that is definitely something I'm going to have to rethink next year. But for now, I'm going to leave it at, I think is it 5 items? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it looks like 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 items. So I'm not even sure if I'm going to pull anything in because I wanted to keep it at 6. So we'll see how it goes for next update. If I can roll something out, I might not actually roll anything in. But I don't want to think too far ahead. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Who knows? Maybe I'll just bang out the rest of those 13 uses on that lipstick from MAC. Weirder things have happened. But anyhow, don't forget to check out Emily from Emily and Max. This is a wonderful project. I really have a lot of fun with it, especially because I get to play with the board. It was a lot of fun to make. I know it's a little like high school science project-y, whatever. I don't care. I love this. It's so much fun for me. I enjoy it, and it's very satisfying pulling something off the board and getting to put something back on. So thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you had a fabulous time with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay here and check out all the future things that I have coming, and I will see you guys again in the next video. Bye, everyone.